Rhys T.
What's goody, cuz?
That is your name, correct?
That's a fact.
Rhys T, Mister, how you doing? You know, I remember. What was that project you dropped a long time ago? It wasn't that long ago. It had like the yellow mixtape cover.
No, that was ancient ago at this point.
What was that?
That was a free P.
Free P. I remember when that came out. I remember that was like one of the first projects I saw someone that like kind of had dropped locally that was like put together. You know what I'm saying? Like it had the cover art, it had the songs, it had a sound to it for sure. I remember that one song. It was like what did you say? He said I made a girlfriend's dorm room, but my ears still to the streets, some shit like that. Yeah. I remember that one line. Yeah.
But look, bro.
I remember that. I remember that song in particular. I remember when I heard that shit. I was like, oh, okay, this is something. I do remember that. So obviously you do. You
Shit
do
is not busting, and this weed tastes like cat piss.
cat.
He went straight there. Come on.
He took it to 10 right there.
God damn.
That's how we start the HQ podcast. Though we smoking cat piss.
That's good. That's crazy.
Isn't it like a Chief Keef bar or some shit like that?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's a good analogy. That's me. You're smoking gas.
So, not to get sidetracked, but to get into the main topic, while we're here, why are you here, Rhys T?
Shit, we about to have a lot of wavy ass drops. Big pop up on the way.
Wavy ass drops. Okay, let's see. You got November 4th and 5th.
5th and 6th.
5th and 6th. Look, I gotta get my dates right.
And the 7th. And the wavy.
November 5th and 6th.
So I'm all over the place, but actually let me backtrack before we actually go into the close real quick. Where has the music been? Cause I feel like it's been a little bit of some time since you dropped. What's going on?
Nah,
with that?
definitely, bro. I ain't dropped the whole project since 2017, okay. And that was an EP. That was only 5 songs, so it's been a grip. I did a whole 4 years, no music. I dropped singles though. I dropped a couple songs in between there. A bag, handful, shit like that. No videos though, no shows.
Any reason in particular?
I just wanted to fall back, honestly. I wanted to recreate my sound for a minute. And, like, I just didn't have no real, like, motivation to do that at the time. So I was putting all my energy into my clothes and shit. And, like, just, like, the thought of, like, how I could keep building that up. So.
You said your last project was, you said 5 songs? Are you more of a fan of, like, the shorter, like, projects? Or are you more of, like...
Nah, honestly, come clean, bro. That was my first one. That was my first EP.
Okay.
I always do full projects. Mixtapes type shit.
How many have you dropped up to this point?
3.
3? Okay.
3 full mixtapes, 1 EP. I started on the Dat Piff era.
That was a classic right there. I low-key missed that era of music because it was like you had to really go search for those gems. I feel like sometimes it's like it's nice having everything available, but sometimes it's like you kind of miss going and doing those deep dives and shit like that.
And it didn't matter, like, Dat Piff was crazy at the time because, like, it didn't matter if you just dropped your shit. And even if, like, I don't even know how to really put this without making it make sense for everybody. But if you dropped your shit, it's not like, a timeline where it just stays at the top because it's recent. If people not listening to it, it just goes in, like, the algorithm type shit. It'll just get lost in the files of Dat Piff, like, because they circulated so many different mixtapes on their, like, top shits every day, like, every couple hours type shit. So, like, that shit, my shit was up there for a little minute. My shit was up there for a whole 24 hours. My first tape.
That was definitely a good era.
It was a great era.
Mixtapes.
Yeah.
And then they had the SoundCloud era for a little bit.
My shit was crazy. I went from each one. I caught the last year of Dat Piff, niggas dropping tapes on Dat Piff, like, and that was it. Audio Mac.
All that.
Nah, I didn't go on Spin Rilla.
You didn't go on Spin Rilla?
Nah, I wasn't part of that.
I think I preferred Dat Piff, but I feel like Spin Rilla had the app, so it was a lot easier. I feel like to get your music straight to your phone and listen to it.
I was listening to songs on that bitch for sure.
You said what?
I was listening to music on that shit for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nah, Dat Piff was definitely like the spot to go to. Just find some crazy shit up in there.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But yeah, so I just took a break really just to recreate my sound, build my shit up, try different shit.
So can we expect anything soon, or we gotta wait on that?
Nah, real soon. Honestly, okay. Yeah. Album dropped to drop.
Would you say you want to be, I mean, I know you obviously want to be known as both, like, artist with music and with clothing and shit. Do you have, like, a priority of which one you would like to, like, come up with first, or does it really don't matter?
Nah.
Like, you kind of just want everybody to see everything collectively?
you feel me? I fuck with who fuck with me, bro. I could say it like that, first and foremost, you feel me? Whatever you fuck with, I appreciate it. It don't really matter to me. It's like, if you like the music, you like the music. If you like the clothes, you like the clothes. However you want to separate the two, it's up to you. It really don't matter, you feel me? Because it's all kind of one and the same. They all go together for me as a person, so, you know what I mean?
So with that being said, let's actually get into the clothes, right? So, what is the name of your brand?
Unsung.
Unsung?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the meaning behind that? Or how'd you come up with that name?
It's mad meanings to it, bro. To be honest with you, it's like, at this damn point, I done probably told people like 3 different meanings, but they all mean the same shit. But nah, it looks like goes without saying. Like, that's what I like to say the best to describe it. Everybody that own unsung hero in some type of way, like you do some shit for your people, you feel me? Somebody close to you, that you just do it without conscience, because you just know that's who you are. That's who they are to you. Same with you feel me? You just do some shit without conscience, because that's who they are to you. You are that to them. They do the same shit. But you could do it in a larger scale or in your own large scale. It don't got to be on some like, oh, I just gave a bunch of kids backpacks for school. You know what I'm saying? You could do some shit where it's like, I just took my grandma to lunch, like, you feel me? Or I just took my grandma grocery shopping. I just paid my mom car bill, like, real quick or some shit like that. But just subconsciously, you feel me? Not on some, like, oh, I did it because I want to say I did it type shit. You just, like, you know, unsung hero type shit. So that's where that shit really stemmed from. And I just see a lot of people that I came around, like, that's close to me, that's really just unsung heroes, you feel me? Including myself. So it's like, I feel like it just goes without saying. That's the perfect way to describe everything. Because that's my biggest inspiration is the shit around me. It's not like some, like, yeah, I love fashion and shit and clothes and all of that. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm definitely heavily inspired by a lot of designers. We can get into that at some point at the end. But, like, my shit is really more so, like, firsthand what I'm seeing on a day-to-day basis. Like, the old nigga at the mall real quick doing his laps, walking around. Like, he just got some brand new Nikes and mad new motherfucking Dickies jacket or some shit, white tee. He got his chain on real quick, hat, baseball hat. I'm like, oh, this nigga's wildin'. Like, I don't even see nobody my age doing that right now. Like, you feel me? He did this to walk around the ball for his laps. Like, he's tripping. You know what I'm saying? Or even the motherfucking Mexican niggas, like, you feel me? Like, some of them, some Mexican niggas, they be turning up, bro. Shout out my Mexican niggas that be spazzing with the clothes. Some of them be wildin', but they be doing it a certain way. I'm talking like my West Coast, my Mexican niggas, like, with the big white tees, the box white tees, you feel me? And, like, the motherfucking Carhartt pants and shit like that. The Cortezes and, like, how they stay strict to that fucking dress code, like that uniform type shit, like it's like on some cartoon character shit. It's like,
yeah, I've always fucked with that, honestly.
No, yeah, they
like
stay true to that.
The concept of like a true sense of like a style came from like a certain location, certain place. Like you know where that type of shit comes from.
Yeah, we got that shit here in Waterbury too. We do, but it's more like prevalent in other places because they bigger. You feel me? But we got our own shit too, bro.
I just found out about like the buffs coming from Detroit concept not too long ago.
Yeah, it came from the pimps and shit back in the day. Yeah. The dope dealers and shit. That's what they were.
That's really like a Detroit
Get money
thing.
niggas.
This is my boy. Shout out Neek. He was born and raised there and shit. He lived there for a while. And he was just saying how like serious they take that shit out there. And like if you get caught lacking with like
some fake
a real
shits.
pair of some buffs, like
you
will get pulled up on. Like he's
I saw an old hood
movie
movie.
and everything. Like
it's not even old. I'm tripping. I saw a hood movie. It's a movie called Buffs or some shit like that, or Buffed Up. And that shit's funny as fuck. It's a low budget ass movie. I should watch that shit one time. That shit's funny, and it's literally it's a hood comedy based on that situation. Like you being from Detroit and somebody, you feel me, stealing your buffs, and then it's another nigga in there got some fake buffs. So it's like it's two whole scenarios playing out for the whole movie. You get to watch what happened. But it's like a hood comedy. It's real low budget, but it's a good movie.
So the next thing I wanted to ask you, I remember the other day we were talking about the Unsung brand, and you kind of mentioned it was kind of sort of like a umbrella, and then you had smaller divisions of clothing kind of beneath that. Can you talk more about that? 'Cause that's one thing I think on the flyer, I believe it. You have all the different logos and shit like that.
Yeah, I got the subsidiary right now, just one. Really, just Unsung Sporting Goods type shit. And I was just starting that basically because like what I'm trying to do right now with Unsung is not like take it on some like luxury shit, but it's gonna be more exclusive more now than ever. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, where I'm gonna take it. So I have to have already that set up because I don't ever want somebody to feel like they can't get some shit. You feel me? Like whatever the case may be, whether it be sold out or they can't copy it at the moment. You feel me? Like some shit like that.
So kind of having something where it's a little more accessible, something that everybody can kind of get. But then you also want to have some type of shit where there is some type of exclusivity or what's the proper word?
Where it's harder to get. And
something a little bit more difficult, a little more rare.
It might be a little more expensive. It might be harder to get. Right. It's gonna be lower quantity. You feel me? Like.
No, I like that though, because you got to appeal to all different types of people.
Yeah, and I just don't want to wash myself out with ideas neither. Feel me? Trying to do everything for one thing. Even though, like, you should give it all to one thing. Like, yeah, that's what might be somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? Plan of attack. But, like, the way I am, it's like I have so much shit rush my creative spot sometimes. Like, I get overbearing with myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? My ideas be too much for my own good. Like, it's like, all right, let me just chill. Do these 3 things first, and then, you feel me? I could take a pause on that and then do something else. You feel me? But yeah, so it's like it's better that I'm starting to move like that with my shit. Like I don't want to be on some shit where it's like I'm just pushing everything onto one thing, and it looks like I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do everything, I should say. Cause I'll never try to do some shit. I'm only gonna do what I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm only gonna do what I think is wavy. You know what I'm saying? What I want to see. So it's like
for sure. You wearing some unsung right now? Are you not?
No, I'm wearing some crazy unsung. All unreleased.
What we working with?
All unreleased.
Unreleased, is it stuff that we can look forward to dropping or?
Yeah, this is gonna be also gonna be at the pop up.
It's a Carhartt. You got some shit on the side.
Carhartt unsung.
Okay.
Back hit. Same.
Oh, okay, that's fire.
Same shit.
It's getting chilly out there too. I'm gonna need some of that.
Yeah, no, I got a few of these face ski masks coming. Okay. This is unsung sporting good. I'm gonna take this off in a second though. I'm not cold no more. And then the motherfucking Jesus Saves You, Nobody Saves Us tee, brand new, exclusive. And then the pants, yeah, the 101 Levi's collab unsung.
It's gonna be about
lime green going crazy.
Yeah, all colors.
I definitely like the purple and the lime green.
Good luck, bro.
Color is going together.
Shout out Heath Ledger, rest in peace.
Big Joker vibe.
Yeah, it's almost like.
That's fine.
But yeah, no.
So when you how do you typically like drop? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, usually I just gotta text you or something like that. Do you go through like is it more like a person to person thing, like Instagram, website? Like how can people get
no website? I've never had a website. I've been in business for 5 years, successful, sold out every piece I had.
No
I never had a website.
Do you feel like
never had a pop-up shop until November 5th and 6th, 7th.
Okay.
Sold out every piece.
These are the first 2 you've done? Or first 3 you've done?
Ever.
Okay, word. That's what's up.
You dig.
Okay, that's what's up. Do you think the fact that you don't have a website and it's kind of more of like on a person to person, and it's a little bit more like it adds to the exclusiveness of it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like
it definitely adds to the exclusiveness, but it takes away for sure because people are weird as fuck. So they'll want something, but they'll never tell me. Nah, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
Shit about to get tatted by him right there?
Yeah. He said he can't do the NSU.
Do you have any tattoos already?
Nah.
No tats.
Young version.
So this will be number 1. First tat.
Number 1.
What you about to get?
I don't know. Let me get some motherfucking bullshit. Some meaningful shit, but some shit that ain't gonna be too crazy.
You going like chest?
Nah,
arm?
Neck.
Facts. Side?
I'm a fucking rebellious motherfucker, bro.
Side or front?
Side. I'm saving the front. I already have an idea in place.
It's gonna be a painful thing, bro. The front, I would also like to do the front.
That's gonna be the big one. Mike Surprise gonna do that one. Shout out Mike Surprise.
Real shit.
I talked to him about
Shout
that
out Mike
2 years ago.
Surprise. 2 arms.
He's
the one. Yeah.
Good Jones.
He did some shit. He goes crazy.
Man, yeah, he's fire. Cuz be doing his thing.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be.
He got unsung too. He fly.
Yeah, he did that sketch of you.
Nah, he did, but he got unsung.
That was fire.
He has like pieces.
Yeah, no. Like I knew he supported you when he did that drawing. I thought that shit was dope.
For sure. He did that shit a minute ago too. Like for real.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, yeah, just to kind of close it up here, fucking dates again. 5th and 6th.
5th and 6th.
5th is what?
Friday here, HQ Studios, Waterbury. Saturday, 6th, HQ Studios, Waterbury. Sunday the 7th, New Haven, Skate Jam, Cutting Edge.
You heard it here first.
What's up?
All right, well, thank you, Rhys T. I appreciate it.
Most definitely.
Looking forward to the
Appreciate y'all,
pop up
bro.
shop.
For sure.
Get your
It's been real.
shit. Get your shit here. It's
Good
gonna
luck,
sell out
man.
quick. It's a fact.
Pull the fuck up.
Fact.
Don't
Fact.
act weird.
Get these
Please don't hit
exclusive
me up
pieces.
in my DM after I post a picture and be like, "Oh, save me that." I'm not saving nothing. You gotta pull up. Just
Keep
pull up.
going.
If not, send someone else to pull up for you. If you can't make it, if there's a will, there's a way.
Yes, Ersky.